Barter, created by Karl and Barbara Kesel, Greg Gula. Alter ego, none. Occupation, businessman. Known relatives, none. Group affiliation, none. Base of operations, dimensionally mobile pawn shop. First appearance, Hawk and Dove, second series, number 1, June 1989. Height, 5 foot 10 inches. Weight, 222 pounds. Eyes, hazel. Hair, brown with grey at temples. History. The modest sign above his shop says Barter Trading, Exotic Goods and Services. Inside the dimly lit pawn shop lay a potpourri of antiquities and merchandise, eccentric and cosmic in scope. A Green Lantern power battery, demonic scrolls, weapons from Apocalypse, ruby slippers, vials filled with churning smoke labelled youth and courage and love, a Legion flight ring, a lava lamp. The inventory constantly changes. None of this is for sale. Barter gives these things away, but he takes something in exchange. Another object. Information, 10 years of life, a firstborn son, never money. Barter doesn't buy or sell, he trades. Little is known about Barter. He appears middle-aged, but claims to be much older. He shrugs this off as having been lucky in business, but there is talk that Barter makes exchanges for periodic infusions of youth. He says he was cursed long ago by a power older and more powerful than even the Lords of Chaos and Order, and can no longer give without taking, or receive without reciprocating. Barter is very charismatic. He speaks in a slightly archaic manner, his sentences devoid of slang and tinged with arrogance. He can be extremely charming or calculatingly vicious. He stands by his word, but chooses those words very carefully. If a customer misconstrues his meaning, well, let the buyer beware. Barter seems to have no interests beyond the deal. People who seek him out are usually desperate, and so Barter is used to making deals on his own terms. He always operates at a profit, and he never gives refunds. Barter's sphere of influence is considerable. He knows heads of state and powerful mystic entities. He has contacts in nearly every major corporation and institute. His vast holdings and assets include the Eiffel Tower, which he leases to the French government in exchange for meals at the finest Parisian restaurants, and a number of small dimensions. Barter rarely leaves his pawn shop, knowing prospective customers will find their way to him. This shop exists in its own dimension and can appear or disappear on any street in any town as Barter wishes. The front door to his emporium can also be magically linked to almost any other doorway. Someone leaving the pawn shop can find himself exiting a bus terminal broom closet. Closing door breaks the link to the shop. Barter's store vanishes instantly, and whatever should be behind the door returns to its proper place unchanged. There are certain doors Barter cannot link up with, specifically doors guarded by magic. Powers and weapons. While closing a deal, Barter has almost infinite power. He can bestow anything he has and can take anything his customer may rightfully offer, from material goods to intangible talents, superpowers or faults. Outside of business transactions though, Barter has no superhuman or supernatural powers at all. Barter does not usually carry weapons on his person, preferring to let his shop's security systems protect him. These systems range from laser rays to omega beams to conjured demons. Barter's first line of defence, if his own wiles fail him however, is his pet ocelot, Jadoo. This cat is actually a female Durlan shapeshifter, a fiercely loyal and devoted companion to Barter. For reasons unknown, Jadoo can never leave the pawn shop. To contact Barter, one need look no further than a phone book. His one-line entry in the alphabetised listing, not the yellow pages, of every phone book in the world reads Barter Trading, Exotic Goods and Services, 666-888. The number is no misprint and will connect interested parties with an amazingly frenzied recording hawking outlandish offerings. Then the recording will disconnect. The next door the caller walks through will lead directly into that astounding pawn shop. Barter will be waiting, of course, ready to deal.